Okay, we're going to look at recording. It is a new feature in PowerPoint. If you're familiar with Office Mix, Office Mix did not go away. It was just relabeled as recording. Their upload and all that went away, but recording is the same thing as Office Mix. So if you know how to do this in Office Mix, it's just under the recording tab now. If you do not know how to do this, keep watching. First things first is, if you have recording, look at your tabs here, your file, home, insert, draw. Keep going until you get recording. If you don't see recording, we're going to talk about it in a second. I'll show you how to get to it. Two or three ways that may need to happen to get to it. This is a great feature for anything, for recording slides. You can put something on a PowerPoint slide and record over it, ink it, voice it, etc. So it enhances your presentation, student presentations, etc. What we're doing now is a screen recording. It's a great way for students, especially if we're looking at Minecraft, a great way for them to navigate. They can narrate. They can go in first person, give you a tour of their work and show you what they did, and that's your evidence for their projects in Minecraft. Okay, so let's get back to how do we get this. First things first, make sure your device is updated. Okay, if that is all updated, then you go to your account here, file, account, because sometimes this doesn't update when you need to. So you have Office updates over here on the right. Make sure it's updated. First thing and foremost, when it updates, restart. The biggest thing to do in Manteq Unified is restart your device. Don't shut down, but restart, because that'll cycle it and make sure it's kicking in its update procedures. Okay. Once all that is done, it should pop up automatically. Now, if it doesn't pop up on that bar, we're going to go here, same spot, file, and then go down to options. Okay. On your left, you want to go down to customize ribbon here. You have a lot here in the popular commands. Ignore that. Go to the right where it has the main tabs. Take the scroll bar down, find recording. See how mine has a check mark? Make sure yours has a check mark in that box. Check that box. Click OK. And it should pop up here. Recording. Alright, so now recording. Taken to screen recording. Alright, you click screen recording, this menu is going to pop up. You're going to have select area. It's going to automatically put you in the select area. It's like cropping a photo. So whatever area you want to be recorded, like right now my whole screen is, you can see my start bar, the time, the date, all that. You can do that. You also have a red circle where the pause button is here. That's your record option, where you start recording. Okay. You have an audio box, as we see here, and a pointer, as we see here. Grayed around it like this, that means it's on. If it's white, like around the pause, see how the difference is, it grays. Okay, how it's white around the pause, no gray behind it, that means it's off for these two. Once you're ready to go, you set your area, everything else. I like to keep my programs running that I'm going to record up at the bottom on my start bar down here. Okay, so when I click the record button, I'm going to have a countdown. It's going to come up with an orange screen right in the square, right in the middle. It says 3, 2, 1. Okay, it'll count down. It's slower than that. During that process, you can click the program you want to record on, or if you don't care that you see that something else first, you're fine, and click over after the fact. It'll record everything you're doing on screen. If you have voice, like I have voice, it's going to record everything I'm doing. This program and this feature is what I use for 90% of my videos. A lot of the slide recordings I do as well, but that's for student work and displaying how they can do that. This method is very good for students to show you what they're doing, be able to present, especially those who are kind of skittish or scared to get up in front of people. This kind of helps break the barrier a little bit. Okay, so now to save this, you're done, you click stop. It'll stop, it'll put this into the slide, like a PowerPoint, like a slide recording or a slide theme, whatever. Make sure you crop that to make sure it's full fitting around the square. Otherwise, when you go to save it like we're going to do now, it's going to look a little weird. Okay, so you want to make sure it stays there full screen, takes up the full slide. Even it'll have a play button at the bottom. Go full slide and the play button will jump up into the video. And once you start playing the video again, that place bar at the very bottom will disappear. How do we save this? Well, if you do a save as file, save as, or save right now, you're saving the PowerPoint, which the video is on that slide. That's fine. If you want to save it as a video, as I do, like upload to YouTube, whatever you want to do for your kids, you click export, same as we're doing with the Minecraft part, exporting. You want to create a video. Go make sure this is on standard. It generally looks like this, full HD. Click on it, standard 480p is what you want, the smallest. It doesn't look bad. If you think my videos are low quality, I'm sorry, I can up it, but we go with standard 480 just because it's a time saver, because you have to have this open the whole time it's exporting the video. Okay, it's also a space saver. You should be able to email most of these if they're not as long as this video. Okay, you click create video. The window is going to pop up like a file, like you're saving a document. Title it, save it where you want it, click export. A gray bar will pop up down here at the bottom of this one, and when that's done, your video is done. You're going to want to save your video that way if you're using video, and you're going to want to make sure you save your PowerPoint just in case you want to go back to it, change it, add to it, whatever you want.